Picciocchi's in Clark Summit, they're all about the pasta. They have the finest Italian imported ingredients. Everything is made right here on the premises. Now that's amore.
Today I will make for you lasagna al pesto. Okay?
All right, well, let's get started. Now you have Veronica back there, and she's
Yes.
ready to get started. All right, well, let's do it. What's the first thing you do?
Yes, to make a lasagna, we start to make a bechamel. Bechamel is butter, just butter, 00 flour, nutmeg, sea salt, and a lots of love.
The flour is just not any old flour. There's a certain flour you use.
Yes, I use 00 flour. It's without any preservative.
Oh, okay. I think that helps so much with the flavor, don't you? When
Correct,
everything's like
yes.
fresh and freshly made. All right, so now that the butter and the flour's added, what are we doing now?
In the meantime, you have to heat up the milk.
Heat the milk. Okay.
When the milk will be really hot, you have to transfer the milk in the flour with the butter. And we have to continue to stir. And in the end, we have to put, of course, sea salt. So Veronica, in this moment, she starts to put the pesto on top to cover all the pan.
Now, I just want to point out that most people would not use pesto sauce, but there's a reason why you use it.
Yes, because I'm from Genoa, and Genoa is really famous in all the world for pesto.
All right, so what's our next step here?
The next step will be she start to put some bechamel, and she start to cover. She start to put some grana padano cheese.
Now, tell me about this cheese, because it's special too.
It's grana padano cheese, 18 months the age of this cheese.
Wow.
Right now, Veronica start to cook the noodles to make a lasagna,
right.
just like we're talking about like a minute, 2 minutes.
Right, because let's explain. The noodles here are fresh. You make the noodles right here.
I make everything is here. So
yeah, so everything's, you know, you mix the dough, you put it through the machines, you make
Correct.
the noodles. So fresh pasta doesn't take that long to boil.
No, correct. You see, after a couple minutes, the noodles is done. So Veronica, she start to put in the
Back in the strainer.
correct. That's a really important step when you make a lasagna. So right now that when the noodles is done, Veronica start to put the noodles on top.
So then we start back again with the process.
She put a little bit pesto in the middle because if not, it would be sticky together.
Oh, gotcha.
That's really important step when you make a lasagna. When you make a lasagna, we have to be really be careful because especially in the corner, if you don't put a lot of pesto or bechamel,
Yeah.
they will burn when you cook lasagna.
I've had lasagna like that, and it gets hard like a rock.
Yes.
But not here at Picciocchi's.
No.
Oh, no.
Usually it's 4 layers.
4 layers?
Yes.
Okay.
Veronica, she start to open the buffalo mozzarella. We have to keep the water from the buffalo mozzarella because that's really important.
Oh, okay.
Usually buffalo mozzarella, we don't eat when the buffalo mozzarella is cold. We eat only when the buffalo mozzarella is warm, from a room temperature.
Oh, all right.
So now we put in the oven, the convection oven, for 22, 25 minutes. The temperature will be 180 degrees Celsius. So this should be 375 Fahrenheit, 380. And we set the timer for, we start with 22, and then we'll see what happens.
Well, Stefano, this looks fabulous. Our finished lasagna here.
Thank you.
You have so many good foods here, and everything, as we said, is all freshly made, all your pasta. So tell everybody a little bit more about Picciocchi's.
We offer takeout, we have retail, or we are also a restaurant.
So you have some exciting news about your website, right?
Yes, correct. So our website is live, so you can order our product from our website, and is picciocchifreshpasta.com, and you can order our sauce, our ravioli, or the pasta, and I will ship it to you. So.
And there's some other news as well, right?
Correct. We start a relationship with a new grocery store with ShopRite. We will serve 3 ShopRite, one in Music, one is in Danville, another one is in North Portland.
Yes.
So you can find also my product in my store or also at the supermarket.
In those grocery stores.
Yes,
excellent, excellent. Tell everybody where you're located.
We are in Clark Summit. We are in the same plaza in Garrity's, the supermarket Garrity's. And our address is 100 Old Lackawanna Trail.
Right here in Clark Summit. Thank you so much.
No
we always
problem.
have
It was
so
a
much
pleasure
fun.
for me, like always.
We love to visit Picciocchi's. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.